Emily, what's a buffer?
It's wait a sec, a buffer's that's easy, a buffer... What? What's a buffer? Wait, everyone knows what a buffer is.
There ain't no way to explain or say how painful the chem test was today. In front of the lab bench, hands and knees, trying to read about what a buffer means. Miss Mitchell made me a cheat sheet, afraid that if I lost it, an F is coming right back at me. Couple of lab drills, relax and chill, at a standstill with how buffers deal. I think I need to find conjugate pairs, so I read the whole chapter to show Mrs. Mitchell I cared. The answers hit me dead in the eye, like it's glad that I shift the reaction to the right. The Chateleir made me succeed in my class, helped me calculate HA magnitudes like that's life. All of a sudden, I realized something. A buffer's a solution, hydroxide ions are lumpin. Stood up and took a look in the breath, and there's that textbook I forgot that I possessed. Never really seen pKa fully, but I think Henderson Hasselbalch said pH is the same thing. The weak acid's necessary, salt and weak base. The OH won't cancel out, and the H plus makes pace. Read on and felt the knowledge flood. It resists changing the pH like in our blood. So
Buffers, they're fine. Original and final should be close, keep it in mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to it, find when capacity's at prime. We'll let buffers shine. Buffers, they're fine. Original and final should be close, keep it in mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to it, find when capacity's at prime. We'll let buffers shine. Let buffers shine. Buffers, let buffers shine. It's a resistant pH. Well, it's a resistant pH. It's definitely protons and hydroxide ions. It's so the H plus and OH don't cancel out in a solution. Okay, so the original pH needs to be close to the modified pH. A buffer is a solution. Yeah, that makes sense. And buffer capacity. So just remember, HA over A minus will help you find the ratio constant of pH. Reaction OH minus plus HA goes to A minus plus H2O. That makes sense. Bufferless solutions, they regulate protons and hydroxide ions. Buffers resist change in pH, and to find the pH, you can use the ratio HA over A minus to find the pH. Capacity is how much a buffer solution can absorb and obtain without changing pH. And when we say absorb and obtain, it's protons and hydroxide ions. It's the log over the base over the acid. Buffer capacity, it's the amount of absorption a solution can withhold without changing the pH when you absorb proton ions and hydroxide ions. Bam! Buffers resist change in pH. Regulates proton ions and hydroxide ions. Sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines.